Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. In my videos, I reveal the master keys of success, business, money, leadership, relationship, and the law of attraction so that you can create and attract to yourself the happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and freedom that you desire. If you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my products and services available to you for your self-empowerment at selfempowermentcenter.net and ZaKaiRan.com. And if you'd like to receive my free book and video series, The Master Keys of Success and Freedom, go to freekeysofsuccess.info. That's freekeysofsuccess.info, and send me an email at freekeys@ZaKaiRan.com. That's freekeys@ZaKaiRan.com. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the law of attraction, and how you can become empowered to be, do, and have whatever you want to create in your life. How you can consciously and deliberately create more money, better relationships, more freedom, and more joy in your life using very simple success principles. So stay tuned for this exciting video. Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan, and welcome to my article and video, The Law of Attraction. There are many laws in the world of man, many of which you could be breaking right now and not even know it. And you could be arrested for breaking one of these laws set forth by the quote-unquote wise statutory lawmakers. But your ignorance or disagreement with that law is not a valid defense to keep you from going to jail. Of course, most statutory laws are pretty self-explanatory, while others may seem completely ludicrous and subjective based upon each individual's moral perspective, spiritual evolvement, and level of awareness. And as humanity has evolved, many of the laws of yesteryear have become obsolete. And if we look back at the old laws that were enforced 100 years ago, we would laugh at how idiotic they were, such as spitting on the street or practicing witchcraft or sodomy, etc. And this evolutionary shift of laws is continuing, such as marijuana, where in some countries and states in America it's completely legal. Smoke, grow, and sell marijuana, and in a similar manner in the future, we will look back on the drug laws of today and laugh at how ludicrous they were. And as time progresses and we evolve further as a species, most or all of the laws that we have today will be unnecessary and just part of history, because activity and morality will not need to be legislated, because the majority of humanity will be much more attuned to their own hearts to just naturally do the right thing. And there will also be a minimum of uneducated and desperate people, because ignorance and desperation breeds scoundrels and thieves, as well as the fact that everyone will then be taking full and complete responsibility for their creations and reality, and will no longer believe in the illusions of victimhood, perpetrator, and enemy consciousness. And because humanity no longer will believe in these illusions of victimhood, statutory laws to control behavior will then be unnecessary, because everyone will finally realize that all of the times they have experienced life as being a victim, this was their own creation and their own delusion. Everyone will realize that there is no such thing as victims. There is only the law of attraction. And we create and attract every experience to us, good or bad, based on how we think, talk, relate, feel, believe, etc., and based on our positive or negative programs that we learned and were programmed to believe while growing up and being indoctrinated by society. When a person feels like a victim, they just don't understand the true laws of the universe, that we are all masters of creation, and we are all divine, and we all create every second of our experience, every single day, based on how we think, talk, and react to life's experience. You may not have known at the time why you manifested this or that experience, but nonetheless you did, no matter how lovely or traumatic. Ignorance of divine law is no excuse and is not a valid defense to justify breaking divine laws by playing the role of victimhood. just as ignorance of statutory laws is not a valid defense to break these laws. And ignorance of universal law also does not make you immune to the effects of these laws that make up how the universe functions. The law of attraction exists whether you believe it does or not, and whether you choose to work with it or master it or not. And you are creating reality based on this law 24/7, whether you are conscious of it or not. And of course, self-empowerment and mastery comes when you learn to become a conscious creator of a reality, rather than an unconscious creator of reality and being blown around by the universe like a bramble bush in the wind. Absolutely every single second of your life since the day you were born, you have created for yourself through interacting with these laws. You created every single experience of your life based upon your thoughts and beliefs, and based upon the beliefs that were passed on to you from your parents and their genetic lineage. The law of attraction is at work 24/7 whether you believe it or not, just as the law of gravity is at work 24/7 whether you believe in that law or not. And every living thing in the universe exists and works with or against this universal law, because life is constantly creating and recreating itself. The real fact of the matter is you have absolutely no choice whether or not to work with the law of attraction. It's just how reality works. And you can either be a conscious creator of reality or you can be an unconscious creator of reality like the majority of humanity. It is your choice to be empowered or not. It is your choice to believe that the matrix is real or not. You have no choice but to be constantly creating life and reality around you with the help of the law of attraction, based on how you think, act, react, talk, and feel, and based upon what you believe to be true. Because those thoughts and beliefs are vibrating your energy fields 24/7, creating your reality, because, quote, you get what you think about most of the time, and you become what you think about most of the time. Thank you, Earl Nightingale. From The Strangest Secret. The universe rearranges itself to accommodate your picture of reality. E.T. Earth Mission. The entire universe rearranges itself to match your perception and beliefs about reality, because you are a creator. You are a divine being. And because everything is divine, every animal, every plant, every bug, every microbe is divine, and you are divine, because there is nothing that is not God, and the universe is God, and we are gods, then the universe unconditionally rearranges itself to accommodate our beliefs and perceptions about how reality is. In other words, we have the complete freedom to create whatever reality we want, and we all do so every day of our lives. So the universe will do what you tell it to do, and you, as the God source you are constantly telling the universe how to recreate itself to accommodate your preferences, good or bad, whether you are conscious of this fact or not. Regardless of whether you recognize or believe yourself to be divine, just as ignorance is no excuse, and the laws of the universe exist whether you believe in them or not, you are in fact a god or goddess, and the universe recognizes this fact and rearranges itself to accommodate the form that you wish it to be, based on how you think and believe it is. And gods and goddesses may choose to experience any reality they choose to experience, good or bad, or anything in between, because it is their divine right, and they can, and it's fun, and it provides immense soul growth. And gods and goddesses embark on this journey of expansion because they naturally want to experience the many possibilities of realities, experiences, adventures, feelings, etc., that creating reality has to offer. This includes the many rules we may adopt as the proper ways to act as divine actors on the universal stage called Earth, and the many relationships and plays we may experience to be, do, or have anything we desire. To be or not to be, that is the question. It is tragilarious tragically hilarious how more often than not, when I have offered a vehicle of self-healing, health, success, wealth, and prosperity to someone in the past, something that could have improved the quality of their life immensely, and something that they were asking for, and yet they reject the offer. When this occurs, I just want to laugh because I realize that the person does not have a choice in the matter. Yes, they certainly have the choice to reject or accept success, wealth, prosperity, and abundance, but they have absolutely no choice in the fact that the universe is rearranging itself every second of every day to accommodate their current perception of reality. So they react from their limiting beliefs and programs that are creating their reality. Because, quote, a belief is just a thought you keep thinking, unquote. Thank you, Abraham and Esther Hicks. And there is nothing I can do to change that quote-unquote concrete perspective aside from show them an alternative to those limiting beliefs and programs, something that could improve the quality of their lives if they want to change it bad enough. So many people say that they want health, success, and wealth, but they often like their humongous egos more than they want change. They are often unteachable, meaning they are unwilling to learn and unwilling to accept change. And because of being unteachable, they are unwilling to learn the steps to take to learn how to work with the law of attraction to manifest these things that they desire. And they also do not often have the commitment, drive, and passion to do what it takes to master reality creation, to manifest their desires, because they have given away their dreams, or do not believe they deserve to manifest these dreams into their lives. So most people want wealth, success, and health, but are not willing to do what it takes to achieve them. And if they are willing to do what it takes, they may have counter intentions that block them from manifesting what they want. For instance, I want money, but I have been taught that money is the root of all evils. Or, I want money, but money is not spiritual. Or, I want money, but I don't want to be greedy. Or, I want money, but not too much, because I don't want people to think I'm greedy. Or, I deserve to, or I'm entitled to receive money, and I shouldn't have to work for it. Or, I don't want money at all. I don't need money. I have everything I need. And of course, they're in complete denial. So, with counterintention in mind and knowing that everyone needs money to survive, still others plainly reject money even though they need it. And they especially reject wealth and opulence because of their fear that if they achieved wealth, they would be corrupt or evil. These people may say yes to success on other levels of life, such as relationship or nature or food, but by being blocked from the joys of wealth and the things that a person can accomplish with wealth for the good of all of humanity, they are limited in their ability to help others, and they are, as I revealed earlier, disconnected from the power of creation. If you say no to something such as money and wealth because of negative programs that judge money and condemn wealth in some way, such as not being divine or spiritual, etc., then you are essentially saying no to creation, because as a divine being, you cannot judge and condemn any aspect of creation as being faulty, bad, or wrong, because the pure essence of divinity is unconditional love, not conditional love. If you judge money and wealth in a negative way, or wealthy people for that matter, then this disconnects you from the ability to manifest your soul's mission, especially if you have come to this planet to accomplish great things. And in that case, money most definitely will be required to manifest those projects, businesses, teachings, art, or whatever your mission is. And if you cannot create success on a financial level, then you will not create success on any level. You will just continue struggling to create reality because you are in resistance to one huge aspect of creation and reality, and you are not in balance within yourself. and you are not operating from the divine state of unconditional love. Although some people did not come to this planet to accomplish great things, they have come to experience a more simple and peaceful life, such as to live naturally off of the land and interact with quote-unquote normal society as little as possible. For these people, the creation of wealth is less important, but it is still important, and unless you are an Inuit who lives at the Arctic, or you are an Aboriginal who lives in the bush in Australia, or a bushman in Africa who completely lives off the land and absolutely has no need for any amount of money or anything whatsoever, then we must apply this dissertation on money manifestation towards the manifestation of food and shelter and the things that a native person living off the land needs to manifest for their daily survival. But even a classical quote-unquote hippie who lives mostly from their garden still needs the necessary money to purchase land, a house, gasoline, petrol, seed, etc. So a healthy perception about money is obviously recommended for everyone. To be a fully conscious, empowered creator of a reality, you must be open on all levels. You cannot afford to have resistance and judgment to certain aspects of life, because if you have resistances to any aspect of life, then you have resistance to aspects of creation, which means you judge certain aspects of creation as not being divine, which means that you judge certain aspects of yourself as not being divine. And it is your choice to continue to live and believe that way, that some things are good and divine while other things are bad and less divine, or that some things are even dark or were created by some evil force such as the devil. But that is a simple-minded fantasy propagated by ignorant, misguided, and corrupt humans who wished to keep the masses ignorant and controlled by their own fears, shame, and guilt, which are unnatural ways of being for divine souls. This is ludicrously childish doctrine designed to keep people stuck in feelings of unworthiness so that they will constantly feel the need to pay churches and clergy to help them achieve righteousness and get on the good list of the gatekeepers of heaven. Desire. The other aspect of creation and godhood is desire. Many people have an adversarial relationship with desire, as if desire is what is keeping them from experiencing enlightenment, peace, and happiness. This again is misguided doctrine, because the real fact of the matter is, once again, you have no choice in the matter of whether to have desires or not, because it is the nature of godhood to always be creating, expanding, and growing, and at the heart of all creation is desire. The first step to create anything into the world of form is to desire its creation. Desire is the prime motivation of creation, and it is your natural state to always be dreaming, imagining, wanting, and working towards the creation of something new. Whether that is a business, a craft, inner mastery, inner bliss, athletics, music, etc. Not the typical rampant consumer of today's day and age who is always lusting after the latest, greatest, most sparkly things so that they can temporarily assuage their pain from feeling unworthy, and have a brief moment of excitement, bliss, fulfillment, and self-worth when they finally own the latest eye widget, rather than achieving a real soul desire and realizing their natural, innate, priceless self-worth. No aspect of life is ever in true equilibrium, or rather stagnancy. All life is in constant movement and is either growing and expanding or is decaying and dying. And if you are not actively using your divinely creative power on a daily basis to dream of and create new wonderful things, relationships, adventures, and experiences, and you are not actively, passionately, and creatively working towards their manifestation, instead of growing, expanding, evolving, and experiencing happiness, contentment, and fulfillment, you will experience sadness, discontentment, and unfulfillment. And you will create stagnancy, decay, cancer, disease, and death within your body, which is what most people on earth are unconsciously creating every single day of their lives because of their ignorance of or resistance to their own amazing, magnificent self-worth and divinity. Ignorance or resistance to the law of attraction and their unwillingness to learn and unwillingness to accept change. But either way, whether you are growing, expanding, and evolving, or you are decaying and dying, it is your choice and your own creation based on your openness, how teachable you are, and your active participation in the nurturing of your dreams and desires, as well as your passionate action to manifest these dreams into reality, or your repression of or resistance to your dreams and desires and your ability to make them come true, or believe that you desire them. Desire is not the problem. So desire is not the problem. Desire itself does not cause pain and suffering. What does cause pain and suffering is wanting things that you don't believe you can get, and wanting things you do not believe you deserve, and wanting things so that you can feel important or worthy, which is typical consumer mentality, or focusing more on what you do not want rather than what you do want. So again, desire is not the cause of your suffering. In fact, desire is the answer to your prayers, and it is your savior. The right kind of focused desire. The real problem is people do not know how to desire correctly or how to desire the right things. They have been trained by society to want what they are told to want. Typically, people have not been taught how to connect with their own inner divine guidance to discover what they truly want and what their source wants. Desire is your friend, not your enemy. Desire is your power, not your disempowerment. And if you can master desire, or rather, if you can master desiring the right things long enough and consistently, and if you can master the art of laser focus and focusing on the things that are in alignment with your spirit, and not allowing your focus to be distracted by the latest, greatest shiny widget, and not allowing your dreams to be stolen by the dream stealers or giving them away because you have succumbed to the evil temptress of doubt, and if you can learn to focus on what you do want rather than on what you have and what you don't want, then you will manifest what you desire. You will manifest your dreams and you will experience a life of complete fulfillment. Who are the dream stealers? The word dream stealers was coined by a man by the name of Dexter Yeager, one of the greatest network marketing masters ever to grace planet Earth, who has built a massive network of people bringing literally billions of dollars to the Amway business. He coined this phrase from his years of experience dealing with these kinds of people in our lives who are our friends, colleagues, parents, lovers, coworkers, etc., who usually, with no conscious ill intent, try to dissuade us from pursuing our dreams by implanting fear and doubt in our minds. People that are basically unsupportive of us pursuing something in life that they are fearful and ignorant about. These things can be anything that is out of the ordinary that we may wish to achieve or pursue, such as a network marketing business or a sport, craft such as acting, film, music, art, dance, etc. Things that quote-unquote normal people are basically afraid of and afraid to pursue because of their fear of failing, losing money, being rejected, etc. Dream stealers can also be your own thoughts that emanate from your programs and beliefs based on how we have been previously programmed to believe from parents, teachers, society, friends, etc. Beliefs about ourselves, our own self-worth, how to act, how to relate, how to live, how to work, perceptions about creativity, expression, as well as business, jobs, career, money, etc. Dream stealers are people or our own thoughts that say things like, "Who do you think you are? You can't do that. You're not good enough. You can't sing. You can't paint. Don't give up your day job. You're stupid. You're ugly. You're fat." And that doesn't work. Those things are a ripoff. Nobody makes money at those things. That's a pyramid scheme. That's dangerous. You better go to school or take that job. Be safe. Be on the safe side. Have something to fall back on. That's a dangerous sport. That's a dangerous country, and a myriad of other fear-based thoughts. Success principle. Who do you listen to? All dream stealer people and thoughts are all fear and doubt based. The key here is, who should you listen to? Should you listen to your neighbor who struggles with finances and relationships and blames everyone else for his or her problems? Or should you listen to the person who has mastered reality creation and manifestation and has generated great success and wealth through consistent and persistent training and effort? Should you listen to people who act like they know everything and are quick to offer advice on every life choice, even though they really know nothing at all? Or should you listen to those people who know, without a doubt, how life and reality not only works, but how it is created, and how to guide you to create what you want in life? Should you listen to the guy who wishes he'd win the lottery and the person who wishes they will be rescued by Mr. or Miss Right, and the person who wishes for that multi-million-dollar home but who does absolutely nothing to get those things? Or should you listen to the man who has the successful business and has passive income and who has time freedom and who drives a debt-free Mercedes and lives in a debt-free $1 million home? Because he trained, or she trained hard, and to joyfully, passionately, consistently, and persistently manifest them into reality? The point is, when it comes to guidance and advice about life's decisions, you should listen to those people who have what you want and who have been where you are. And ultimately, you want to get to a place where you have faith and trust in your own guidance and can make qualified decisions based on that inner guidance, which is easy to develop when training and with consistent and persistent practice. The question is, are you willing to do what it takes to get what you truly want? Are you willing to do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do and who find inconvenient or too hard? Are you willing to do the things that will not just make you temporarily happy, like a toy, like a new toy, but the things that will help you evolve as a person and as a divine spirit? And the ultimate question, and this is the question that determines whether you're going to stay in denial and continue living a life of illusion and delusion in the matrix, or whether you will accept the truth that reality is not what typical humans and controlling forces say it is. And the question is, are you willing and are you committed to taking full and complete responsibility for creating every second of your life? And are you willing and committed to letting go of all perceptions that you have been or could be a victim or a perpetrator of victimhood? And are you willing and committed to mastering the law of attraction, to use your power of focused desire to create a beautiful life for yourself and help others to do the same? The answer is yes to all of these questions. Then you have just taken the red pill, and you will now start to see beyond the matrix of illusion. And you will start to see more and more reality, and you will start to see more and more what reality truly is. And more every day, you will see what are the illusions and what are downright blatant conspiracies, lies, and deceit designed to enslave your mind and the minds of humanity and manipulate you all to do as you are told and keep consuming whatever dish you are served like a good little sheep. Regardless of what anyone else does on planet Earth, regardless of whether they are rich or poor, successful or unsuccessful, regardless of anyone else, you are now free. And you will not ever be enslaved again, because you know you have the power to create whatever reality you desire to create. And you know that as an empowered creative reality, you may use your power of manifestation through the divine gift of focused thought and the power of decree, where you use your power of speech, your creative tongue, your free will and powerful intent to powerfully and clearly decree to the universe what you truly want. A decree is something strongly and passionately stated with absolute certainty that it is the absolute truth, that it is reality. It is not something that is a wish or even a desire. It is absolute law. It is a rock-solid decree of absolute authority and certainty. This is the power of the quote-unquote word spoken about in the Bible in Genesis, and how God created the heavens and the earth with the power of thought, intent, and decree. Well, you have the same power within you. You may read more about the power of a decree in my book, The Ascension Master's Toolkit, and the book Science of the Spoken Word by Elizabeth Clare Prophet. So, if you care to exercise your right and power of decree, then I urge you to repeat these decrees out loud with the full power of your divine beingness. By divine decree, with the full power, love, and grace of God, Goddess, all that is, and my own God, Goddess, Christ I Am presence, I now take full and complete responsibility for my life, reality, and creations. And I take full and complete responsibility for all of my conscious or unconscious thoughts, feelings, beliefs, thought forms, vows, contracts, agreements, etc. that have created my reality. I now take full and complete responsibility for my divine power as source, expressing itself through my amazing body and personality. I fully and completely accept my divine power to create whatever reality I desire to experience, and I fully and completely accept my divine power to be, do, or have anything and everything I want. And I fully and completely accept my power as a force of creation, harmony, and love. And I fully and completely accept my power as a channel of divinity. And I fully and completely accept my power and responsibility as a planetary harmonizer and illuminator of truth and love. And I take full and complete responsibility to now fully and completely master the law of attraction by becoming a conscious, deliberate creator of reality. And I now fully declare my divine kinship with my source self, the universe, and the law of attraction. And I now fully declare my deep desire to master reality creation, to manifest my dreams, and to help others do the same. And I now fully and completely declare my commitment to being a compassionate student, teacher, and master of life and reality creation. I now fully and completely declare my intention to master feeling love, compassion, and all virtues that are divine. And I now fully and completely declare my intention to always remain teachable, to have an open mind and heart, to always be willing to let go of anything that no longer serves my evolution and growth. And by divine decree, I now declare my intention to be a master of self-guidance, to always know the truth in any situation and about anything, and pass this mastery on to others. And I now fully and completely decree with the full power of my beingness to always compassionately support my brothers and sisters to realize how awesome and magnificent they all are, and to also allow others the complete freedom to believe whatever they want to believe. I honor and respect all thoughts and beliefs, and I bless all beings on earth, and I bless all creatures upon earth. I bless you all, and I love you all. Now, go ye sons and daughters of Wakantonka, Great Spirit, Source, God, Goddess, all that is, and create wonderful, beautiful, blissful, exciting, loving, and adventurous lives for yourselves, and help others to do the same. For this is how we are creating heaven on earth together, by creating heaven in our own lives. May the law be with you. I am ZaKaiRan. Purpose of life is joy. And the basis of life is freedom. And your life can be a charmed, magical, prosperous, and fulfilling one if you accept your birthright, joy and freedom. Your life can be one of immense happiness, health, and wealth if you're willing to be coachable, teachable, and willing to apply the principles of success on a daily basis. You can be, do, and have whatever you want in your life if you choose to settle for nothing less than utter and complete joy and freedom. So what is your dream? Do you want to inspire and empower people? Do you want your own house, new car? Maybe you want better relationships. Or do you want to have your own business and create financial freedom for yourself? Or is your dream to have time freedom so that you can spend more time with your family and friends and travel the world? Maybe your dream is to pursue a creative endeavor like being an actor or a writer or a singer or a dancer or an artist or a professional athlete. Whatever your dream is, you can be, do, or have it. You need to remember and apply the keys of creation to manifest these desires into physical reality. And you need a vehicle that's going to help you manifest your dreams. And you must learn the keys of how to master the law of attraction. You must learn how to think positively with laser-like focus about what you want not on what you don't want. You must learn how to follow your own infallible self-guidance system that will guide you the entire way to creating what you want in your life. And I'm very happy to work and play with you to help you manifest to master the ability to follow that infallible self-guidance system, to manifest your hopes, dreams, and desires into physical reality. And it would be my honor to show you an absolutely amazing platform of fun, freedom, and fulfillment that will help you create the abundance you need to have the freedom you desire and help you achieve your dreams. So, future champion, if you lock arms with me and you truly commit to creating the freedom you desire, you will create a completely abundant, magical, joyful, healthy, happy, loving, and fulfilling life for you and your family. And if your dream is to create a life of fun, freedom, and fulfillment, where every day is a holiday and you have the time and money to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and all you do is pursue your dreams, then contact me now and let's work and play together and let's get you on the road to freedom, my friend. Thank you for watching this video, and if you got something from it, please comment, like it, share it with your friends. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click notifications so that you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And if you'd like to receive my free book and video series, The Master Keys of Success and Freedom, go to freekeysofsuccess.info. That's freekeysofsuccess.info. Or send me an email at freekeys@ZaKaiRan.com. That's freekeys@ZaKaiRan.com. Please check out my self-empowering articles, books, audios, and products, as well as the coaching, support, and guidance that is available to you to become a conscious, deliberate, creative reality on my website at ZaKaiRan.com and selfempowermentcenter.net. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. Thank you for watching my video, and I wish you immense joy and abundance on your magnificent journey of divine creation.